Hi friends, welcome to my channel. So far we have discussed many videos. In today's video, we will try to understand how to implement SCD type 2. Okay, so basically SCD means slowly changing dimension. So there are three types like SCD type 0, SCD type 1, SCD type 2. So most of the in real time either SCD type 1 or SCD type 2. So these two we can use very frequently. But so the problem is that if you want to override the previous history, we can go for the SCD type 1. If you want to keep the history, we can go for the SCD type 2. So that is the difference between SCD type 1 and SCD type 2. So in this video, we'll try to go through the SCD type 2 and future videos I will explain what is meant by SCD type 1 and SCD type 0 also. Okay, let's try to understand. So basically here I am creating source table. Okay, source table containing 6 columns: employee ID, employee name, salary, department, location, country. Okay, so there are 6 columns are available in the source table, and also there are 3 records like 101, 102, 103. First, let me try to execute all this data. So I'm just clicking on this. So whenever in notebooks, if you click on any cell first, the session has to be created. Then only whatever the cell you have executed, a particular cell will be executed. Okay, let's see that. So now you can see execution going on. Here also we can see so how many seconds session has been taken to start and what is the execution of this particular cell. You can see each and every details in detail. And also here you can see running cell 1 out of 11 cells. So the first cell is going on. Okay, so now table has been created successfully. If you want to check, go to here. So try to refresh. So still now you can see source table data. Okay, so let's see. I think we just created table only. We did not insert any data. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll try to insert this data for this table. So now you can see execution going on for cell 2 also. Okay, that's it. So cell 1, cell 2, we have executed successfully. Now we'll try to verify whether table has been created successfully or not. And also we have done some 3 records data insert for this table also. We'll try to check. So far only table is created. There is no data. Now you can see employee ID, employee name, salary, department, location, country. 6 columns, 3 records. It means that whatever the code we have executed in the notebook, it's working fine. Okay. Now we'll go to the next step. Here I am creating the destination table. Okay. Basically, so what is meant by SCD type 2 means we have source table and we have destination table. So for the first time we are loading data from source table to destination table. Whatever the data available in the source table, all the data comes to the destination table. Subsequent, it means that next time when you try to execute the statements, only the updated data as well as new data only will be updated as a destination table. Okay, we'll try to see the practically so that you will get better clarity instead of explaining theoretical. So here, if you notice, there are 6 columns along with there are other columns also like start date, end date, active indicator, inserted, updated, action. It means that I'm trying to capture all the history information. For example, okay, let's say so the record came from source to destination when it has been killed, and what is the inserted date and when it has been updated what kind of action, whether it is insert or update, and what kind of indicator, like whether it is active or inactive. We are trying to store all the information for the future analysis purpose. That's why I'm trying to keep all these columns like a start date, end date, active indicator, and the inserted date time, updated date time, action. Okay, let me create it. So it's going on. Okay, so we done successfully. Let me verify it. Try to refresh. Now you can see destination table data. But as of now, there are no data for this table. Okay, just now we created only. We are not doing any data load on it. Okay, so and also I'm trying to create one more intermediate table. So this table has to be um, deleting each execution. Okay, so try to create. So the metadata, whatever the destination contains, same metadata only. There is no difference. Metadata nothing but a table structure. Only table name is difference. Remaining everything same only. Okay, it's going on. Let's see that. Okay, so it is taking 19 seconds. 20 still going on. Sometimes it will take. Sometimes it will run very fast. Okay, it depends on network, other factors also. Okay, still going on. So usually it won't take much time, but I don't know why it is taking this time. Okay, so now has been successful. Try to refresh. Now you can see this table also created. So far we have created three tables: source table, destination table, intermediate table. In the source table I have inserted three records. Okay, so far so good. Now I am writing the merge statement. Okay, so in separate videos I'll try to explain what is meant by merge statement, how to write it. But as of now, just try to understand. Okay, I'm trying to run this statement. So I'm trying to insert source data into the destination table, and that's it. Very simple. So running cell 6. Okay, still going on. Okay. So if you notice here, number of affected rows, three rows are affected. Here we can say how many rows are inserted, how many rows are updated, how many rows are deleted. So we can see all these things we can understand easily. Okay, so three records are inserted, or two records are updated, or two records are deleted. So count means here number of affected rows, count of all these three. So we'll try to check whether the destination table contains three records or not. Try to refresh. Okay. So what are the data we have source table that is replicated into the destination table by executing the merge statement. Now I'm trying to run one more statement. Try to run. So again I'm trying to run one more statement. So there is a lot of code involved here. So but don't worry, I will explain going forward. Okay, if you notice here, the no updates. Now I'm trying to insert from the intermediate table into the destination table. Let's see that. Okay, so I'm deleting the intermediate table data, zero rows. Now I'm trying to execute the destination table. Guys, if you notice here, so employee ID, employee name, salary, department, location, country. So see, started when the record has started inserting today only. End date means end date will be like this, means it's an active record only. Active indicator why? When it has been inserted, when it has been updated, what kind of action, whether it is insert or update or delete. We are capturing all the information. Okay. Now what I will do, I'll try to update few records. We'll try to see that. So for 102, I'm trying to do some update. Here you can see for 102, I'm trying to doing some update, guys. Okay. So number of effective rows, because we are done only for single record, right? That's why you are able to see only one. Now I'll try to execute this statement. Okay, so there is no update, there is no inserted, there nothing is there. Try to run this one. Okay, so again I am trying to run this one. Here we can see number of updated rows one, because we have done only one record for the update, right? That is the reason we are able to see one only. It means that number of affected rows one only. Again, I am trying to insert temp table data into the destination table. Okay, it's going on. And finally deleting intermediate table data. And finally executing the, we'll see. Here four records are, because if you notice 102 previous before update the record will be like this, after update the record will be like this. Okay, so now you can see start date end date difference. Have you noticed it or not? So it means that active indicator N means that it's an inactive record. Okay, only Y means active record only. For future analysis, we can consider the inactive record also. And also we can see when it has been updated, what kind of action update. Likewise, we can capture all the information, guys. Okay. So it's very easy and very important to understand in real time oriented. So frequently we used to use either SCD type 1 or SCD type 2. Based on your requirement, we need to understand. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for watching. We'll catch next video. Bye bye.